Sejumlah warga Blok 10 Perumnas Antang, Kecamatan Manggala, Kota Makassar, Sulawesi Selatan, terpaksa sahur di lokasi pengungsian. Mereka harus meninggalkan rumahnya karena terendam banjir. Cuaca ekstrim melanda Kota Makassar beberapa hari terakhir, membuat banjir di sejumlah titik. Seputar peristiwa ini, pemirsa, kami telah terhubung dengan jurnalis Tribun Timur dengan rekan Siti Aminah. Silakan laporan Anda.
Baik, Tribuners dan Nurma di studio dapat saya laporkan bahwa saat ini Kota Makassar dan sekitarnya di wilayah Sulawesi Selatan sedang dilanda cuaca ekstrim. Itu terjadi sejak beberapa hari terakhir, di mana Badan Meteorologi, Klimatologi dan Geofisika atau BMKG wilayah 4 Kota Makassar juga telah mengeluarkan peringatan dini cuaca ekstrim atau cuaca buruk di Provinsi Sulawesi Selatan. Peringatan dini cuaca ekstrim tersebut berlangsung hingga 1 Maret 2026. Dan dampak dari cuaca ekstrim tersebut sekarang sudah terlihat ada banjir maupun genangan yang
of people in Indonesia every year. Floods. We see it on the news, we hear about it from friends, and sometimes we even experience it ourselves. When it's rain for days, the water rises, roads get blocked, houses get damaged, and life just stops for a while. But here, the truth, floods are not only caused by heavy rain. They also happen because of how we treat our environment. If we didn't take care of it, nature will respond. So, in this video, I want to share some real simple ways we can help prevent floods, starting from ourselves. Let's start with why floods happen so often in Indonesia. First, we live in a tropical country. It rains a lot, but rain alone doesn't cause floods. The main problem is that water has nowhere to go. Many rivers are full of trash, drainage systems are blocked, and too many areas are covered with concrete. So, the rainwater can be absorbed by the ground. When the water keeps building up, it overflows into the streets and houses. So, the question is, how can we stop that? The answer is simple. We have to fix how life with nature. The first and most important step is to stop throwing trash into river, drains and street. A single plastic bottle might not look dangerous, but when thousands of people do the same thing, it's become a disaster. Garbage block the flow of water. When it rains, the water can move freely, it gets trapped, and once the drains are full, the flood begins. If every person threw their trash in the right place, many floods in cities like Jakarta, Bekasi, or Semarang could be actually be reduced. It's small, it's such as a small action, but it has a massive impact. The second way to prevent floods is by taking care of drainage system. In, may, in many neighborhoods, people just wait for the government to clean the drains, but that's not enough. Every community clean their drainage regularly. The water could flow smoothly even during heavy rain. Sometimes Small efforts like cleaning the gutters near your house can stop a big problem before it starts. Local teamwork really matters here. If everyone in one area spends even one day a month cleaning the drainage, that area will be much safer from flooding. Third, we need to plant more trees. Trees are like natural sponge. They absorb rain waters through their roots and keep the soil strong. When we cut down too many trees, the water has nowhere to go except down the streets. Planting, the, planting trees isn't hard. You can start with small ones in your yard or even put plant in pots on your balcony. Imagine if every house had a few plants, our city would not look greener, but they'll also handle rain better. And for bigger areas, the governments and local communities can work together to make public green space. The more plants we have, the less flood water we'll see. The next step is something most people don't realize. Don't cover every open space with concrete or tiles. When we build parking lots, sidewalk, or houses, we often forget to leave space for water to soak into the ground. If everything is covered with hard surface, the rain just stays on top. It can go anywhere. This is why city planning is so important. We need more permeable surface, things like grass, soil, or sand that let water seep in naturally. Even leaving a small garden in front of your house help reduce flooding. Another smart ways to help is by reducing and recycling waste. The less waste we make, the less chance it has to end up blocking rivers. For example, we can use reusable bottles, bring our own bags, and recycle plastic. In some cities, people already collect and separate waste at home. That's a great habit. It keeps the environment cleaner and help reduce flood risk at the same time. Remember, prevent, prevention always starts with what we do daily. Education is also a key part of this. If more people understand how floods starts and how to prevent them, they be more careful with their action. We can start small, tell our family, friends, neighbor not to litter. If we teach kids early to love their environment, they'll grow up with habits that protect the planet. It's not about blaming others. It's about working together to change how we treat nature. Of course, individuals can't do everything alone. The governments plays a big role in managing rivers, building drainage, and enforcing rules. But communities must cooperate too. If people report college drains, illegal dumping, or illegal building near rivers, officials can act faster. When citizens and government work together, flood control becomes much stronger. So, to sum up, floods in Indonesia aren't just caused by rain, they caused by how we take care of our surroundings. If we all stop littering, if we all stop littering, plants, plants trees, keep drainage clean, and let the ground absorb water, we can make a real difference. It doesn't take a huge project or expensive machine. It's it just takes awareness, teamwork, and consistency. Every small action adds up. One clean river, one green tree, one less piece of trash. It all matters. So next time is it rain, let's make sure the water has somewhere to go, not into our home, but back to the earth where it belongs. Together we can prevent flood in Indonesia.